Alright, it's the day of, but I was busy last few weeks. Last few days, not weeks. I couldn't make my predictions. What was this? Week 17. So in past seasons, this is the last week, but we got another week after this. So yeah. So two more Bronco games for me. That's all I gotta do. So let's start off with the Thursday night game. Where is it? All right, here. Cowboys and Titans. Yeah, still no Ryan Tannehill. Henry's regressed. The team. Mike Vrabel's probably gonna get another year because it's not really his fault. I would give Mike Vrabel at least one more year until they move on. They fired the GM earlier in this year, the Titans. So I don't know how that's gonna fold into this, but yeah. And I hope you guys are had a good holiday weekend. I know this is late, but I don't care. They're favored by -13, which doesn't make a fucking lick of sense. Yeah, give me Dallas to win this game. 23-10. They win by 13. But again, actually -13 makes sense. I'm kind of dumb with that, but yeah. So next game on this, what's it called? Sports line. So it's just the lines for this. So next game, Chicago and Detroit. Detroit's favored by 6. Yeah, Detroit just doesn't look good. Chicago doesn't look good. Detroit is at home. Detroit coming off a terrible loss to Carolina, which was big for Carolina. Getting them close to the division. A game basically for the division. Yeah, I got the Lions winning 24-7. Patriots and Dolphins. I know the Dolphins own the Patriots these last few years. And all of Tom Brady's career mostly. They usually win a lot of games, but Teddy Bridgewater's starting. Tua is not playing from the concussions and shit, and he shouldn't play for the rest of the year. If their team's good enough to win without Tua this game, then so be it. Play with Teddy Bridgewater. He's a fine quarterback. You have weapons. See what happens here. But I got the Patriots winning. I think the Dolphins collapse this year again. Patriots win in a classic Patriot game, 18-10. 18-10. Close, gritty game, whatever. Colts versus Giants. This is my lock of the week. I think the Giants have to get their shit together to I think if they win, they clinch a playoff spot. But to get their shit together, you gotta beat the Colts. You gotta have a statement game against the Colts. You gotta blow. You can't look like shit at the beginning of the year like they did before. They have to win this game. I got the Giants winning in a convincing fashion. 24. I don't know. 24-3. Why not? Colts don't score a touchdown in the second straight game. Giants are favored by 6, and the Patriots before were favored by 3. Yeah. So this is my lock of the week. I think the Giants need to win this game convincingly. So yeah, give me the Giants to win. Next game, Washington and Cleveland. I got Washington winning this game. They're at home. Cleveland gave up. They lost to the damn Saints last week. It's in Washington. It's in the elements. It's in that terrible field. They're favored by 2. I think Washington gets their shit together. I don't think got killed by San Francisco. Every team's getting killed by San Francisco. So I think this will be a close game because Deshaun wants to play good, obviously. I got Washington winning 27-24. Game-winning kick. I think some offense happens. Next game, Broncos and Chiefs. Chiefs are favored by 12.5. Yeah. Chiefs, 15 straight years in a row. I mean, not years. 15 straight. Feels like that. 15 straight wins in a row. Yeah, it's going to feel shitty. It's going to feel really shitty after Sunday, but it's going to happen. I'm expecting the worst. I know, firing our O-line coach and special teams coach. It may bring some momentum. I think it'll be a close game just to piss me off. So I think Broncos lose 28-20. I think it'll be a close game to piss me off, but it'll be under the spread. Under the Chiefs are favored by like 13.5. It's a lot, but I get it. The Chiefs, I get it. 12.5. I get it. Next game, Cardinals and Falcons. Oh God, this is a coin flip. Falcons have been shit. At least the Cardinals showed some effort. I don't know who to pick. I don't know. Falcons are favored by 3. I guess this is my upset because the Falcons are favored by 3. This is my upset of the week. Ooh, upset of the week. Give me the Cardinals to win this game in a fucking bloodbath, 16-13. Why not? Game-winning touchdown at the end by McSorley. Why not? So yeah. Next game, Carolina, Tampa Bay for the division. Both teams are trash. Tampa Bay 7-8. Carolina's 6-9. Carolina wins. This game. They'll be tied. All they need is a Tampa Bay loss the next week. If Tampa Bay wins, I think they clinch the division. I don't know. I think they clinch the division if they win this game. So this is a big game for the division. Tampa's favored by 3. Sam Darnold versus Brady. You know what? I'm going with Carolina. Another upset right here. I think they win the division. I think Tampa Bay collapses this game. I think Carolina wins 23-17 by 6 on the road. And Sam Darnold goes to the playoffs eventually. Next game, Jaguars and the Houston Texans. The Texans beat the Jaguars at the beginning of the year, but that was a different Jaguars team. The Jaguars lost to the Broncos, man. Like, come on. This was a different Jaguars team. This Jaguars team looks good. They're playing hard for Doug Pearson. Trevor Lawrence is looking good. I like it. I like seeing Trevor Lawrence play good. Except against my team, but he's 0-2 against the Broncos. Yeah, so -4. Jaguars on the road. I think Jags win. I know Houston's coming off that big win against Tennessee, but Tennessee is fraud. They're frauds. What's his name? Malik Willis is he's not ready for the NFL yet. I think he stinks right now, but I think there's plenty of time for him to become a real NFL quarterback and be like a Jalen Hurts or Justin Fields, but he doesn't have the tools yet. I think he's really raw. Every time I watch Malik Willis play, his passing is not that good. He doesn't know how to throw the ball yet in the NFL level, but he'll get there, baby. But yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about I got the Jags winning 27-16 by 11 in Houston. And basically, if that scenario happens, they clinch the division, I think. So, yeah, I think so. Yeah. No. It's close. That's all I guess. That's all I'm thinking about. Next game, New Orleans, Philadelphia. No Jalen Hurts, so New Orleans may have a shot. Philly's favored by 5.5. This is my spread pick. Give me Philly by 6. I think Philadelphia wins 26-20 in a close game because of no Jalen Hurts really. I know they played really good offensively without him, but Jalen Hurts is the quarterback. It's not Minshew, but Minshew really he kept him in this game. I think Minshew's gonna beat the Saints. They gotta win. If they beat the Saints, it helps their draft pick out too. So it's funny this way. The Saints really got robbed by the Eagles. Howie Roseman fleeced their franchise, and same with Pete Carroll fleeced their franchise in Denver. San Francisco and Vegas. San Francisco's favored by 10. Yeah. Jared Stidham's playing. Brock Purdy's the GOAT. I think it'll be a defensive game. I don't know why I picked the Jets there. I think it'll be a defensive game for the Niners. I think they'll have a couple picks off Stidham. Stidham knows McDaniel's system in New England. I think Stidham I think if there was no Derek Carr, Stidham would be the starting quarterback for the Raiders. McDaniels wants Stidham to play these next 2 games because I think maybe he'll be the bridge quarterback for the Raiders if they move on for Derek Carr. We'll see. I don't know. So, yeah, give me the Niners. Next game on my list is what? The Jets and the Seahawks. The Seahawks are not. Why are the Seahawks not favored? Give me the Seahawks to win at home. Like, why are they not favored at home? I like Geno Smith better. I like their team better. I know they've been slumping a lot, but same with the Jets. So, both teams' seasons are basically on the line. Whoever loses this game, their season's over. So, I got the Seahawks win this game. Not really convincingly. 25. I don't know. 13. Weird score. We're getting weird here. Yeah, give me the Seahawks at home. Next game, Rams and Chargers. Afternoon game, Battle of LA. And the Chargers are at home, I guess. Doesn't make sense there. But the Rams played good against a team that really wanted their coach fired. And the Chargers fucking barely, they played like shit against the Colts. But they secured a playoff spot. Baker Mayfield versus Herbert. I think the Chargers have really nothing to play for. They clinched a playoff spot. Maybe a higher seeding, but they're not playing for the division. I think Chargers have another mediocre win. Chargers win 27-21. I think Sean McVay really helps Baker Mayfield out, man. Like, he really helped Baker Mayfield out this year. So, and Sean McVay's lit. He beat the Raiders and Broncos, and he's gonna lose to the actual good teams in the AFC West. Next one, Steelers and Ravens. Ravens, they need to win this game. This is a Sunday night game. I know the team itself, the rivalry is big enough for the Sunday night game to get a lot of good ratings. So, two AFC North teams duking it out. I think the Baltimore Ravens sweep. It's at home. They're competing for an actual playoff spot. They're competing for the division. So, I think they win this game, even if Tyler Huntley or Lamar's playing. 26-17. And it'll be a tight game to the end. And then maybe the Ravens get a late field goal by Justin Tucker to seal it. So, yeah. All right, next game. Is this the last game? Oh, shit. I skipped one game. Minnesota, Green Bay. It's in Green Bay. Green Bay is favored by 3.5. I think Green Bay has more to play for. Minnesota has locked up the division. But they want to keep the number 2 seed. This should be a good game. Green Bay's fighting for a playoff spot. Give me Green Bay. I think Minnesota's going to be ready for the playoffs. They're going to be overlooked. Green Bay's going to, they're playing harder. I think it'll be a close game, 28-24 in Lambeau. They'll split. They always split. It should be a good game. I'm going to be watching that after I see the Broncos lose, probably. It should be a good game. Minnesota's a good team. Green Bay, they're not a good team, but I think Minnesota's going to overlook Green Bay for once, and Green Bay's playing harder. They have a chance of making the playoffs, so that's why I think they're going to win. Next game, game of the week. Game of the fucking week. Bills, Bengals in Cincinnati. The Bills are favored by -1. You know what? Keeping up with the storylines and shit. Give me the Bills to win on the road. They need to win this game for the seeding purposes. They really need to clinch that first seed. They got to win every game out because the Chiefs. I don't even know who the Chiefs play next. So, they got to win these games to stay the number 1 seed. So, I think this will be a close game in the cold, down to the wire. Burrow versus Josh Allen. I think for the first time. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I got the Bengals winning 27-24. And that's it. Those are my picks for Week 17. Season's fucking over. It's almost over. I think I was covering the Buccaneers score right there. Yeah, it was. Season's over. So those are my picks. Hope you guys are having a great holidays. And also, yeah, New Year's is almost up. New Year's is coming. So, 2022 is going to end soon. So, yeah. These are going to be the last games of the damn year of 2022. And, I hope you guys have a good day and peace. Go Broncos. Let's ride.